Welcome back to another episode of Samohighlights. Here to give you updates and news about exciting things happening on the campus of Samohi. I'm Max Gumbel.
And I'm Sadie Eller. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We start off the show tonight with two very special guests.
That's right, Sadie. We'd now like to welcome the 2013 Homecoming King and Queen to the show.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
This
Hello,
is Akeem
welcome.
Alaja and Sadie Dorff.
Thanks for having us.
So, you guys went to the homecoming games, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually we did. We were the life of the party. It was actually
we had a lot of fun.
I heard that they redesigned the South Gym this year to make it more of a club atmosphere. What were you guys' thoughts on that?
It was awesome. Like, the lights were really cool, and you would never guess it was a South Gym.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun too, and they added in a photo booth too, so you could go in with your friends.
They had like a chocolate fountain. It was
So
cool.
that was
They did have a chocolate. That's
that was-
definitely the highlight of it.
that was before homecoming, the actual
Yeah,
homecoming.
well, the dance was
Yeah.
the weekend
Okay.
before the game.
It was kind of
it was a little
mixed
weird.
up this week, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So what made you guys want to run for homecoming king and queen?
Well, honestly, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing for me. Sadie was kind of the mastermind behind it, and she needed someone to run with, and she came to me with the idea. And
Yeah,
I decided to take it.
I had been wanting to run since freshman year, so I had this dream of like homecoming queen, something I really wanted to do, and I was like, if I have to appoint someone, it should definitely be Akeem. So we decided to run together.
So how long have you guys been friends? How'd you guys meet each other?
We met each other in Miss Kuda's pre-calc class last year.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. We had a
Shouts out
bunch of
Miss
friends in our
Kuda.
class. We were laughing all the time, so that's how it happened.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is there like a campaigning process you guys went through?
Yeah, there was actually. They gave us about a week, I'd say, to kind of campaign and get our names
Okay.
out there that we were going to be on the ballot. And Sadie kind of was the mastermind behind the whole thing. She basically did everything. She printed out these flyers that we had. Our slogan was, "We are the dream, vote Sadie and Akeem." And we had a really funny picture to go with it. And
I was like sitting on his lap, and we were smiling, and we were like,
yeah,
Nice.
I'm not going to lie. She kind of went behind my back and like campaigned for herself.
Photoshopped
Yeah.
you in there.
She like was like,
I
by
made
the
an
way, guys,
individual
I'm running
poster.
for queen. Like, made it seem like a solo thing.
I
but
did make an individual
somehow we both
poster.
won. It was, yeah, she did make an individual poster.
It was
but
cute. It's
It was,
okay.
it was good. Yeah.
That's
it was,
good.
it was
So
fun.
what was it like to win? I mean, what was the feeling like?
It was awesome.
I got
Akeem
really
got
excited.
really into it.
I got really hyped.
Were you guys expecting it, or was it? I mean, you don't want to. Do you want to say?
I wouldn't say I was expecting it. I thought I had a good shot, but like I definitely was nervous and excited, and like
Yeah.
I just was really in the moment. And having my family there too made it
Yeah.
even better because like, it
Yeah.
was sharing that moment.
I was really nervous that I was gonna lose or like not win or something. I was doing my cheer performance before, and the whole time I was like, I'm gonna drop a stunt and then not win homecoming queen. I was really getting scared, and then all the girls on the team were like, Sadie, you'll be great, you'll be fine. Then when I finally won, I was like, yes. And my dad got super into it. He was like, yeah, my
Oh
daughter's
my
queen.
god! Same. My mom started
Our
crying.
parents were.
It was
I think our
ridiculous.
parents were more into it than we were.
My dad literally stole my crown and the sash and was taking selfies with it at the game, and like
Oh my God,
just
my-
got way more
That's-
into
My
it
mom-
than I did.
My mom Facebooked this picture, and it was like 400 likes within like a day, and I was like,
I've never
crazy.
gotten that much.
She,
It's ridiculous.
50-year-old woman's like more popular than anyone else I've met.
Crazy.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show
Thanks
tonight.
for having us.
Thank you guys for having us.
It was fun.
I had a lot of fun.
And
yeah.
congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome to our home away from home.
Action.
When I came here, I discovered I could write.
I found the confidence to share my poetry, and now they're songs.
I got away from the trouble in my neighborhood.
Come check us out.
At the Pico Youth and Family Center.
Join us.
Or volunteer.
Together, we can change our world.
That's a wrap.
Senior year is an exciting time for many students as they look forward to their future after high school. Whether it be a university, community college, work, or a gap year, all seniors have to make a lot of decisions about their future.
We've put together a panel of wonderful seniors to hear about their high school experiences and what they plan on doing next year. Please welcome Nicole Askarati, Katlea Sherbo, and Matthew Ware. Welcome, guys.
Thank you guys for coming.
Hi.
Thank you for having us on.
How are your senior years going?
It's been going really well so far. It's been fun.
Swell.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay, so have you guys started college applications? What's your take on that? Katlea, we'll start with you.
I have dipped my toe in, meaning that I've stressed out about it and like looked at some of the applications
Kind of
and
pushing
then
it off.
moved away from that. But it's a lot.
Yeah.
How about you, Matt?
I've started a few, and well, I agree with her. I think it's something that's really inherently stressful, and it's almost an absurd process because it involves taking what you've done over the course of 4 years and compressing it onto what ends up as a sheet of paper in somebody's hand. So it's a really absurd thing to be doing, and it's something that most of us will have to do on the order of 8 to 12 times this year.
It's a lot of bragging about yourself on one sheet of paper, pretty much.
And, given that is the case with college applications, do you have any advice for those kind of freshmen who are seeing this as kind of the be-all, end-all of the high school experience?
I think to not see it as the be-all and end-all of the high school experience. Yes, it's something that happens after high school, but it's not necessarily what you should be concerned about all through high school, or what you should be working on all through high school, because high school is really a time that you can become involved in a lot of things that you care about and do a lot of work that's really meaningful to you. And if you do that, then you'll be a very strong candidate as you apply to college without a lot of the worry that goes along with that.
So, Nicole, you're not applying to college at all, are you?
No, I am not. I plan on educating myself, but I'm going to do independent studies. There's 1,000 free YouTube videos from Yale and
I think Harvard does it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there.
Yep.
There are the options.
There's a program called edX, and a lot of universities offered free courses online that anyone can enroll in. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
So what do you, what makes you so strongly feel that you don't want to go?
It's slightly personal,
okay.
but I have
no need to.
but I have a plan, and I'm pretty confident about it. And my parents didn't go to college. I'm not exactly the typical Samo student who's been told to go to college.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of a looser background and feel a little less pressured.
Yeah, at Samo there's a lot of grooming. Which preschool do I send my kids to so they can go to Yale?
All throughout.
No, there's a degree of insanity to it.
Just a little.
A little bit.
And so, am I right that you're applying to fine arts schools? Right?
Yes, I'm applying to almost entirely art schools. I'm going to apply to a couple liberal arts because, I'm 17. Commitments aren't really my strong suit yet. But
do you have a top choice or?
Not really. It's whoever gives me money. Because art schools are pretty expensive.
There with you. Yeah.
And I don't have any.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. How about you, Matt? Where are you applying?
Well, financial aid and money played a role as well, and it's the reason why I'm not applying anywhere that has early decision, because students who apply in that program are locked into attending the school, and it might very well be a reason that the school doesn't have an incentive to offer them as much financial aid. As for what I'm interested in studying, I'm really interested in studying politics and law and diplomacy. So I'm applying to Berkeley and Georgetown and the University of Virginia. So I'm really interested in those.
That's exciting.
Right. And so do you feel that, there's certainly an environment of stress around Samo, especially among seniors right now. Are you feeling that atmosphere, or is that, are you detached from it?
Or
I think there's definitely an atmosphere of stress, and I can't say that I'm immune to that stress myself. I don't really know anyone who is.
How about you, Nicole? Since you're not applying, do you feel that your peers are?
It's
like
really
a different
stressful
dynamic
because I feel like nobody is not going to college, and every time anybody asks me, I'm like, and I get a lot of judging eyes from people, which is fine. I don't really care. I know what I'm doing, but
you have a set.
Yeah, I am young, and sometimes I have moments of uncertainty. And a lot of people have this weird notion that college is where you experience life, which is, I mean, it's true to some extent, but I also think that that's not the only way to go. So a lot of people have been wondering about like parties, like how are you gonna make social stuff? I'm like, yeah, there's other ways, you know. Yeah. So.
It is weird even going to college and having to make friends for the first time that you weren't like forced on to, right? I mean, are you as anxious about that? I mean,
not really.
You're going to art school, so,
yeah,
you know,
it should be pretty lax.
Your paintings are your best friend, I guess.
My art
I don't think Kat will have a problem with that. I think she'll be good.
Thanks, Sadie.
Yeah.
Vote of confidence.
Well, thank you guys so much for
thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Even if a signal indicates it's safe to walk, it's never safe unless drivers see you. Last year, 113 pedestrians were injured in Santa Monica. You don't have to go to extremes to get a driver's attention. It just takes a little eye contact. Take the right steps to be safe. Watch the road.
Fall sports are a huge part of student life at Samohi.
Here to give us a sports update is Denicio Gonzalez-Drake from the football team, Nick Hammer from the water polo team, and Angelina Huang from the golf team.
Hi guys, thanks for coming.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So Denicio, how's the football team doing this year?
We're doing well this season. We're 4-3 currently. Tomorrow we have a tough matchup against Culver City at 7 o'clock over there. So hopefully we'll move on and be undefeated in the league, win another league championship.
That's exciting.
Oh, so the last few games have been in just exclusively in the league?
No, yeah.
Right.
The last two games, Beverly Hills and Morningside, we beat them. So we're 2-0 in league. We're trying to three-peat.
And Beverly Hills, you beat something like 76-0.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can you describe the emotion of crushing?
Well, I mean, there wasn't really anything. They weren't that good. They're not good this year, and we're just, I don't know.
Take that for the record, folks. Beverly Hills is not that good. All right.
We can say that this is Santa Monica.
Get out, Normans.
How about you, Nick? How's the water polo season looking this year?
It's looking pretty great. We're undefeated in league right now.
Nice.
We have a tournament coming up this Friday, and we played Torrance Monday and
so
El Segundo
for the
Tuesday.
tournaments, is it like how many games do you play in a day?
Well, usually it's 1 to 2 games a day. Tomorrow we play 2 games, and then Saturday we play 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense. You guys do CIF, right?
Yes, we do.
Are you looking forward to that this year?
Yeah.
I think you
we have a pretty good team. We're hoping we get pretty far into CIF.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Angelina, I walk around campus and I always look for the golf course, but I never really can find it. Do you think you can tell me where it is? Where do you guys play?
Yeah, where is that?
So the Santa Monica High School's girls golf team's home course is Penmar, which is near Venice. Yeah, it's on Lincoln and Rose.
So how often do you guys practice? Because I know most of the sports teams at Samo practice. Do you guys practice every day after school? Wow.
So it counts as our 7th period. So after our 5th period, we would all drive to Penmar and then have practice there. Sometimes we go to Westchester or Rancho because Penmar doesn't have a driving range, so we're only able to practice putting or chipping there, which isn't the best because, you know, it's better for us if we practice on the driving range, but we don't get to do that very often because it's so far away.
Yeah. Have you been playing golf like all your life, or is it something that you just got into at Samo?
Well, my dad loves golfing, so he was the one who first got me into golf, but I haven't actually been playing for that long, and Samo's girls golf team has only been around. This is our 2nd year, so it's a relatively new team, and no one really knows about it.
Yeah. What's it like being coached by Mr. Hoffman, the statistics teacher?
Oh, Mr. Hoffman's awesome. We, like, all the girls on the team love him, and like he's so funny and very chill. And you know, we're really grateful that he is our coach.
Are all of your guys' coaches also teachers at
No,
Samo?
not mine.
Not your coach?
No.
How do you like your coach?
Well, he's intense at times, but we love him. He's a great coach.
That's good.
So, have you ever played mini golf? Do you think you'd beat me? Because I'm pretty good at mini golf.
I don't know. We'll see about that.
Yeah. All right.
So, Denicio, what position do you play on?
I play linebacker, fullback, and kicker.
Wow.
You're the kicker
Variety
and the
of-
linebacker.
yeah, wow.
And the fullback sometimes.
I thought the kickers were supposed to be the frail, like small little white guys.
Well, usually they are, but
Fair.
usually, but I don't know.
Sorry,
I played
what's that?
soccer, so I'm good at kicking.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right. Oh, I remember. Yeah.
So what's your main position? What do you love to play?
I love to play linebacker.
Nice.
It's on defense. We get to tackle the running backs and make big hits.
Right. And how about you?
What's your position?
I play set, and it's just basically like a center in basketball. Play right in front of the goal.
Okay.
And, it's
Yeah, I
pretty-
needed some clarification
Yeah.
there. I didn't know the water polo lingo.
Yeah,
for
most
that.
people don't know. So.
Any goals this season?
Yeah, I had one against West Torrance at a tournament. I've been injured for the past few years, so it's been kind of hard to get back in. So.
For the past few years, what happened? What was the
Well,
injury?
my freshman year, I had a stress fracture in my left shoulder from
Wow.
just like the intense practices, just right off the bat, you know.
Mhm.
And recently, I've been in and out of the orthopedic office, just getting my shoulder checked out, and it's never been full.
Fully back to its.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's good that you're back in the pool, so
Yeah.
to speak. Yeah. And I assume that there's no positions in golf, but I may be wrong.
Well, yeah, what are the...
No, we don't have positions, but we have we pair up. So in our team, we would have 2 players, and then on the opponent's team, they'd have 2 players. So
Okay.
4 would play together, and then another 4 would play together, like that.
That's exciting. Do you guys do tournaments on the weekends and things like that?
We've been to one tournament this year at DeBell, and then yesterday was our league finals for CIF, and Tiana and I represented Santa Monica Girls Golf there yesterday.
How did that go?
The other teams are really competitive, and yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, I mean, it's a new team, so I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
you guys
if
are
anything,
getting
it's only
into
up
the
from
group.
here.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And now introducing Lauren Valero.
Playing Weber's Clarinet Concertino. I hope you guys enjoy.
problem. Yes, I'm home. Saved you some dinner.
Plan now for a major earthquake. Contact the Santa Monica Office of Emergency Management. Don't be caught in the dark.
That was fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, what has the Samo Orchestra been working on this year?
The Samohighlights Symphony Orchestra has been working on Dvorak's Symphony No. 8, Movements 1 and 2.
Oh, wow.
And we're also working on William Overture, as well as Hoedown by Aaron Copeland.
Hoedown by Aaron Copeland. Interesting.
I like the sound of that. That stands out from the other ones, kind of. Yeah. What is that a piece that you particularly?
For the brass, it's not that exciting, but I know for the strings, it's really complicated.
What are your thoughts on Dvorak? Do you have no thoughts? I mean, he's pretty breathtaking.
I think he has two different emotions. Like sometimes he's very calm and peaceful, as in the first movement, but as you progress through the second movement, it becomes very rigid and
violent, almost. Yeah. So do you guys have any upcoming concerts, or have you had one recently?
Our most recent concert was the Beatles concert, and it was really cool because this imitation band came and they played the Beatles songs along with us. So the orchestra was an accompaniment.
Okay.
And the symphony played All You Need Is Love, as well as Something by the Beatles.
So it's strictly Beatles songs?
Yes.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
All You Need Is Love.
Well, there you have it. It's a classic.
So you play the French horn.
Yeah.
When did you get started on that, and what sparked your interest in playing that instrument?
I started in 8th grade, and as not many people know, the French horn is not actually French. So it's a very misleading name. The French horn is it's like a swirly instrument, and what's weird is that the bell points back. So what's weird is that the sound it goes back and then it goes back into the audience. And so it's one of the hardest instruments, and that's why no one really plays it that much. And so since no one really played it in 8th grade, there was only one, so I decided to try it.
You were the one?
Yeah.
You were the one French horn?
Yeah.
How many are there in our Samohigh Orchestra?
There's 4.
Wow. So you are in the minority.
Yes.
So, I mean, if it's not from France, do you know where it got the name?
Is it from?
Is that?
I think it's from Germany.
You're not sure? Yeah. There's names, they're often misleading and mysterious. That's cool. In 8th grade, so that means, it's been pretty recent, right?
Yeah. It's taken a lot of practice.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, and are you in any other musical ensembles on campus?
I'm in wind ensemble, and last year the wind ensemble went to Chicago, and we went to Northwestern, which was really cool, and we worked with Dr. Mallory Thompson, and we played in the Chicago Symphony Hall, which is one of the most renowned halls. And yeah, we also saw the Chicago Symphony Orchestra.
That's really cool. Do you guys go on any other trips with the orchestra program?
Last year, the Philharmonic went to San Francisco, and we visited Pier 39, as well as the Golden Gate Bridge. And that was for about 3 days. But this year, the Symphony Orchestra is taking up a level, and we're going to Prague, Baden-Baden, as well as Baden-Baden. And it's a really expensive trip, and the orchestra is working on fundraising money for that.
That's going to be insanely amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really exciting.
So I guess when you come back, you're going to have to tell us which city's better, Chicago or Baden-Baden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's going to be an interesting comparison.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely keep in touch on that. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having
me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in tonight for another episode of Samohighlights. And again, I'm Max Gumbel.
And I'm Sadie Eller. See you next time.